You don't have to sit down at a freaking computer screen and get and develop blurry eyes and a bad bladder because you're so scared of leaving a play. You don't even want to go to the bathroom. You don't have to play like that. That's a novice game. Pros can pick their time to milk the market for the highest probability plays and be out. Doesn't mean that you can't play longer if you want and take plays like, all right, I'm going to take the next color. Now, most of you should know that I'm an expert at trading the open. This is what made me somewhat famous on Wall Street because no one traded the open like I did on Wall Street. I created sort of like a new mode of operating. That's why so many firms wanted to learn from me, my style, because in the first 20 minutes, I would have more money. First 20 minutes to 1 hour, I would have more money than the vast majority of all traders on the street. But I became that 20 to 30 minute trading master, and most traders would start 30 minutes later because they felt they needed to see what the market's flow, what the market's path of least resistance was. So they gave themselves 15 to 30 minutes to watch. Meanwhile, I'm finished. This is what made me unique all the way back into the mid to late 1980s. That's how early this was, guys. You're looking at 2-minute chart of Starbucks, guys. A 2-minute chart of Starbucks. Everybody knows Starbucks. I want you to look at the left-hand side of the chart, sir, ma'am, trader, watcher, observer. Look at the left-hand side of the chart. Notice that this is your 20-period moving average, and this is your 200. Now look at the left here. Look at how close they are together. Look at how they are sleeping or lying on their backs. Doesn't matter which one's above or below. That doesn't matter. It's more the flatness and the closeness, the narrow state that they find themselves in. Now, this is the first bar of July 6th. That's the first bar of the market's open. So here's the first bar of the morning. Now, what if the first bar was up here? Then you would be playing long. But we don't have to know which side. We just have to wait for the market to tell us. Well, the market is giving us the first bar, and it's giving us the first bar, and we know what that first bar is. It's a topping tail bar, and you should know whether it's anticipation or confirmation entry. Now, confirmation entry is 1 penny under the low, and anticipation, that's confirmation. This is anticipation. Right? Anticipation. And I say it's anticipation. Why? The body is not little. The body is not little like this. That's what a real tail bar is. If that red bar grows more than it stops being a confirmation tail, it starts being a torpedo. So your anticipation in, boom, let's say 2 lots. All right. In the professional world, a single lot is 1,000 shares. All right. A single lot is 1,000 shares. 2 lots is 2,000 shares. Professionals use a lot sizes based on thousands, right? So 2,000 shares, boom, that's 2 lots right there. All right, let's get this right here. So we're going in two lots. What's your stop? Protection, boom, 1 penny above the high. And the rest is history. Now, let's talk about profit taking. I want you to think of the number 4. Okay? So we are getting into the elephant has 4 feet. We're getting into the first foot of the elephant right there. Now, additional foots have to be what I call pushes, not bars. A little bar doesn't count. So little bars must be thrown together to get another foot. So this is foot 1. This is foot 2. These two are foot 2. You can always combine two little ones to get a foot. So here's foot 3. And here's foot 4. I hope you understand that. Little single bars can't count as a foot. You need two little bars to count as a foot, or you need one little bar and a regular bar to count as a foot. You got to throw the little one in with the bigger one, but a little one doesn't count. Another way of looking at this is just to remove the little one out of the equation, but I prefer the other approach in your mind, which is to combine them. All right. So in a sense, you have foot 1, you have foot 2, you have foot 3, and you have foot 4. You should be taking profits. You can take profits in foot 3 and 4. So what a lot of traders would do is they would be in, boom, 2, 1, okay? Profit take, boom, done. Okay? This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 minutes. 12 minutes, and you're freaking done. All right? And this is roughly a 75-cent play. You're talking about 2,000 shares on that. That's pretty big. All right? A little less than $2,000, but still. All right. Now, all right, we will get to adding as well. I just want you to understand these steps again. So, anticipation entry tail bar, it's torpedo bar. That's anticipation, 2 lots anticipation, 1 penny stop above the high. This is foot 1. Here is foot 2. Here's foot 3. And here's foot 4. Boom, boom, profit take. Beautiful. All right, let's go to the next example here. Now, look to the left of your chart. This is Morgan Stanley, a Wall Street bank. I trained a lot of traders in Wall Street and in Morgan Stanley back in the early 1990s. So Morgan Stanley, look at their stock. Look to the left. Look at your 2 moving averages. Always determine what the state of the moving averages are first. Look at how close they are. Look at how they're on their backs. They're sideways. They're flat and close together. Now, here is the first bar. If I'm not mistaken here. Maybe it's the second bar. But here is your elephant-like bar, or one way to look at this is that it's a tail bar. It's an anticipation tail bar, right? Because take a look at this. Wasn't this green small at one point? And look at that tail. Now, some of you say, well, Oliver, wasn't this a red bar first? It was. And wasn't that in the perfect location to go short? It's in the perfect location to go short. And this is why, traders, that you cannot anticipate too early. This is in the first few seconds of the bar. Do you understand? This is the first few seconds. If you get in too early, look at what happens. Boom, boom. That's why that 1 minute, 30-second golden rule is there, to not get tricked like this so often. Okay? So if you get this thing 1 minute, 30 seconds, it's clear that this is the buy. This is my anticipation buy. 1 minute, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 40 seconds into the bar. Boom! 2, stop 1 penny below the low. And now you're in. Now, you know that 3-4 feet later, we have the right to take profits. But I also want you to try to double down on your plays, to add to your plays. Okay? So most of my traders, they have 5 lots to play with. Okay? So we're already in 2. We're going to put another 1 or 2 into the play on what? The next color change. I'm going to do that. Color change. CC. Color change. What is a color change? When a green bar takes out a red bar, I want you to buy the green bar, add the green bar, the first one after. So you're in the original event. The first time green eliminates a red bar, I want you in that green bar. I want you inside of the green bar that eliminates a red bar. And I want you to do it pretty quickly. So see how this is red? When does it eliminate it? Right there. Boom! You're not waiting for a minute in this case. Remember, when you're buying above something, there's no waiting. So you get right into this green bar as soon as it clears the high of a red bar. Okay? Your entry is right there. Boom! So here's how this trade goes. Enter. Boom! Protection. Add. Boom! The rest is history. Now, let's count the feet, right? Let's count the feet. Okay? This add counts as a foot after this one. So you've got this is foot 1. You've added on foot 2. Elephant has 3. Here's foot 3. And remember, these little bars don't count. Here, I would add these 2 green together. Here's foot 4. And yes, sometimes you can get a foot 5. 5 is not a foot. It's more like the elephant sits down in the tub. So the elephant sometimes gets his first foot in the tub, puts his second foot in the tub, his third foot in the tub. Now he's got all feet in the tub. And sometimes he just says, I'm just going to take a bath. And he sits down in the tub. Now, once he sits down in the tub, the only next action is to get up. Once the elephant gets up, boom! Then he steps 1 foot out of the tub, boom! Then another foot, boom! And then another foot, boom! Now he's back outside of the tub. And the story repeats. Elephant in the tub, 1, 2, 3, 4, sit down. Elephant stands up, out, stands up, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, and repeat, repeat, repeat. Elephant in, 1, 2, 3, 4, sits down, boom. Elephant stands up, boom. Gets out, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, repeat, repeat, repeat. All this game is, guys, is elephants getting in the tub, institutions getting in a stock, institutions coming out of a stock. Elephants getting in the tub, elephants coming out of the tub. And it's based on this 4-5 step process. You see it here. I'm not even cherry picking this, guys. So let's go over the play again. Boom. 2. Stop. Boom. 2. All right. Now we've got foot 1, foot 2, foot 3, foot 4, foot 5. You should be out. This is your first play. And look at when you're finished for the day. Really, boom. That's enough to make a living right there. 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, out, done. Go to the beach, la playa. You don't have to sit down at a freaking computer screen and develop blurry eyes and a bad bladder because you're so scared of leaving a play. You don't even want to go to the bathroom. You don't have to play like that. That's a novice game. Pros can pick their time to milk the market for the highest probability plays and be out. Doesn't mean that you can't play longer if you want and take plays like, all right, I'm going to take the next color change. I'm going to take the next color change and make more. You can do overtime if you want. I just don't want you to have to do overtime.